together for the Hyatt Regency Hotel. What a lovely meal we just had. It's now 8:30, and I know it's such a challenge after dinner for us to keep awake. And anytime I have to speak after dinner, it's a challenge for me. But I know this evening is not going to be such a challenge because the Hyatt Regency Hotel did such a splendid job with the dinner that we just had. Do you all agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I know that some people are challenged tonight after having dinner because there are a few forks and knives still left at your place. And you're wondering, did I use the right knife? Did I use the right fork? Have no fear. It happens to the best of us. So just push it aside a little bit and pretend as if you did not know that the fork was left unused. And as we are going through this evening, it is so important for us to remember why we're here. We are at the Talk Sue dinner, the international dinner, yes? Because we think that we're international because we're part of this club that is so international. And Talk Sue has decided to have this dinner so that we can recognize all our members who have been doing such a wonderful job throughout the year. And I want to take us down memory lane a little, because I know every time we get together as members of this club, we want to talk to each other about our achievements. And I remember my son, my 14-year-old son, saying to me recently, "Mommy, do you know that we have to get to the jet life?" And I'm saying, what is this boy talking about? And he says, "Mommy, you need to be in the jet life." What is the jet life, Christopher? He says the jet life, Mommy, is where it's at. Where everybody who is anybody, you're in the jet life. And so I decided that I must be in the jet life, and I'm going to ask all of you to be part of this jet life with me. So what is this jet life that we're talking about? Because we're having fun this evening. The jet life that we're talking about is the life where we're moving on a journey. So that jet starts with this J, with that journey. So are you on this journey with me? Come on, we're taking this journey. So Talk Sue has been around for about 6 years. About 6 years we've been around. Wonderful. 7 years. So we've been walking this journey with Talk Sue. Some of us for 7 years, some of us for 3 years, some of us for 3 months. So we're on this jet life. We're on a journey. But then we also have to talk about the experience that we've had throughout this journey with Talk Sue. So that's the E in the jet life. We're all in this experience together. And what are we talking about jet without a T? So the T that we're talking about now, it's this testimony that we're going to give. Because if we've been moving on a journey and we're having an experience, we must have something to share. And so we're all going to be sharing with each other now what it is that Talk Sue has done for us. So Gina, I'm going to ask you, on your journey so far, how has it been?
It has been wonderful.
So is there anything significant that has happened? Because Talk Sue is a family, and when we're having dinner at the Hyatt, we have no fear. We talk and we share.
So far, I could say the most significant moment for me was getting my CC. And I always remember that moment, that journey when I started, and having the support of all of Talk Sue rallying me on to get that CC. And it's the most unforgettable moment for me.
Isn't that lovely? So we're on this journey. But let me give you a secret. I remember when I started with Talk Sue, and you know, having a talk to do after dinner, it's so difficult because you want to make sure that you keep everybody's attention. And this one certainly will keep your attention. The first presentation that I had to make in this club, I had a very serious challenge. And what was that challenge? A certain unmentionable item that I was wearing was giving me trouble that day. And what am I going to do? I have to come up and speak. But I'm also conscious that while speaking, something unmentionable could happen. And so while I spoke, I stood as if I was prim and proper. And everybody thought that this lady was prim and proper. And now the secret is out. It's not that I was prim and proper, it's that I was holding something in. So that's part of my journey here in Talk Sue, ladies and gentlemen. And we all have stories to share. Because once you're in Talk Sue, you're going to have a story to tell. And once you're a member of this club, you're going to want to be sharing this experience with everyone you meet. And Trevor, you're new to the club. And this is your part now, where you can share an experience that you've had so far with the members of the club. How has it been for you so far?
Talk Sue Club has been a tremendous experience for me.
Good.
I have been someone who was more or less an introvert.
Yes.
And the activities of this club, I feel like a family.
Yes.
Just broke down beginning.
Good, wonderful. And this is one of the things we talk to. This is one of the things we talk to, because guess what? We create monsters many times. So somebody who never spoke before can now become loquacious. And that is what this journey is all about. And so as I talk about a journey, I'm segueing now into what is going to be coming in the next few minutes, and this is the awards ceremony. Because we're here not only to have a delectable meal, but we're also here that we are ensuring that we are recognizing people for the quality of work that they have done. And so TalkSoon has decided that in this salubrious environment, we're going to say to our members, we appreciate you, we recognize you, and we stand up with you with all the achievements that you have made. And so in a few minutes, you're going to be seeing parading across this stage some of the stalwarts in the club. Some of the persons who have given up their time and of their talent and even of their treasure, because they're financial, they have been paying their dues, right? So we are recognizing, we are rewarding, and we are awarding people for their commitment and their dedication. And pretty soon, several of you who are sitting right here in this audience will be walking across the stage, and you'll be strutting your stuff, and you'll be walking in your suits and your maxis. And I'm seeing Camille dressed now to the nines. Camille, stand and let them see your suits. How often do we see Camille wearing blue sequin? How often do we see Camille in stiletto heels? Isn't that lovely? Now, without events like this, we would not be able to see the other side of our TalkSoon members, because too often we see them come dressed in their stiff suits. And this is an opportunity where we're seeing the other side of our TalkSoon members. And so, there are 4 awardees who are going to be parading this stage. And we are going to be making sure that when each person comes to receive his or her award, we are remembering the journey that he or she went on. We are remembering that we shared experiences with them. And we are remembering that tonight is an occasion where we're going to be using this now to testify, to tell other people that yes, TalkSoon is the place to be. TalkSoon is the place to have this journey, to have this experience, and to tell others about it. So, let me get a drum roll. Come on. And presenting our first award.